What is going on, family? You done know it. 'Tis your boy, OG Sneakers, and this is gonna be a good one. You think you know what's in this box? Trust me, you have no idea what's going on inside. Hey, Lego!
Here's a story about a little boy and girl. Just a little story like the ones that happen in your town every day. She was the baby, the youngest of three. She was the one that a family could depend on. She was so strong, but yet she felt all alone sometimes.
It's been a minute. But I had to get one more review in before the end of the year. And I know you probably thought it wasn't going to happen. I didn't think it was going to happen. But I've been waiting to do this review. I'm lying. I've been wanting to do this review. I've been doing this review in my mind for the longest. I've had this shoe for a while. I haven't posted it. I haven't shown it. And it's just time. It's time to do this. So let me just set this up a little bit. First of all, thank you. Thank you for checking out the video. I hope that you and your family are having a safe holiday season. It is a lot of things going on. I haven't done a lot of videos, some for any number of different reasons, which we can discuss some other time, but not today. But do me a favor. If you like this video, I need you to smash that like button. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. I know it's like, how can we subscribe if you don't have content? I got a rack of videos. If you just join in, by the time you watch all the video them, I'm gonna have new content and you'll be fine. But anyway, let's get to the story. So sometime in the summer, I'm not gonna hold this box up like this. Sometime this summer, I saw a post by a customizer. Now, you know, I do like dope customs. I saw a custom online. I was like, oh, ooh, I need that. I just instantly, I jumped into customizer's DMs. I was like, hello, you don't know me, but I need to know how we can get together. I have an idea and I think you could do it. And the next thing I know, he was like sending me like renderings and of his ideas. And I was like, yes, this is going to happen. And a time later, this thing happened. So I had an idea of what I wanted, but I want to say, like any good customizer, he took my idea and just went to the next level. And I hope you like it as much as I don't say that. I'm not going to say that I don't care if you like it. Because kind of, obviously I don't. I paid for it. I like it. But it's just a really, really dope custom. And it came at a very interesting time. And once you see it, then we could talk a little bit more about the story. And to show you, even before I show you the shoe, I have to show you this. So I wanted to show you this because this is crazy. Okay, I get the box. This is the outside box. And it has the Per Year Creative logo on the outside of the box. Talk about attention to detail. I haven't even gotten to the shoes yet, and I'm already getting something special. Now, you know, this is just a regular box from Nike. But just the fact that he took the time to do this and add this as a touch just speaks volumes to the type of creator that he is. And I'm so excited about showing you the shoes. So let me get the shoes. The shoe that he customized for me is, yes, you recognize this as a Jordan 1 box. And it is, I'll tell you what it was. It was I'm not gonna tell you. I'm just gonna show you, and then you'll be able to see. Oh my goodness. I'm fanboying right now. So we are going to call these the Morehouse Off Whites because I can, but it's the Black Toe Morehouse Off Whites. This was originally a Laser One, which was part of a bunch of laser shoes that came out for the 30th anniversary. And I don't know if this is going to pick it up or not, but if you see there closely, you can see the lasering inside still visible through the paint, which just gives the shoe a whole next level of dopeness, even there in the blacked out toe box. Hopefully you can see that. I'm turning slow enough so you can see that. But it's so much to see on this shoe. Of course, so remove the check, put the larger, check to give it the off-white vibes. I even got the to choose what I wanted to have on the shoe. So on this side it says the house, because Morehouse, the house. If you know, you know. And on the inside, where it would normally have that other company branding, it has similar print, but of course it has Morehouse, Nike, Air Jordan. But instead of having Oregon, it has obviously Atlanta. And the Circa 1985 is, yes, I am OG. That's my college graduation year. So very, very dope. Got the shoelaces. But I also got another pair of gray laces because I said, gray might work with this also. Of course, you got the little tab thing going on. And just so that you wouldn't think that the other shoe is the same, of course, you see there you've got the tiger, which is the mascot, on the back of that particular shoe. And then on the other shoe, it's me. It's OG. Absolutely. And on the heel, instead of the tiger, you have the tiger striped M for Morehouse. Same branding there on the medial side. And also, I didn't show this. Check out, got the nice leather tab there sideways. And on the back, it has his custom branding there. But wait, there's more. Let's see if I can do this without... Ah, yes. Okay. Custom insole. And the other one is different. See if I can get this kind of back in here slightly. Do 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 do. Yo, is that dope or what? The attention to detail on these shoes is ridiculous. A very good brother to work with, Jeff Perrier. Well, you know what? Instead of me telling you about Jeff, let Jeff tell you about himself. How about that? So for the first time inside of OG Sneakers Review, we got a OG Sneakers interview. So roll that beautiful interview footage. Lego. Tell me a little bit about your background and kind of how you came into using this as your creative, or one of your creative expressions in terms of customizing sneakers.
Okay, so yeah, Perrier Creatives. I mean, name is Jeff Perrier. I've been just even as a child, I was always in some kind of art program. I've always been heavily influenced by the arts and always need some kind of creative outlet. Always been a sneaker collector, and I've customized before, a while back, always just personals for me. Like say if it was some kind of art show. Actually, me and a couple of my roommates we used to throw like little homemade art shows, and I put like
Okay.
shoes together and put them in our little art shows. And so when the pandemic hit, I was just kind of always been doing my own thing, making them for me. But then once the pandemic hit, I started actually just putting them out in public for people to see, just my
Okay.
personal stuff. And then because I didn't want to actually make them for sale, because I mean the saying goes that if you do something because you love it, once you bring the business aspect into it, the love kind of, because now you got deadlines, you got you got to rush and do all this and that. But yeah, I was just getting so many requests about my personal stuff that I said, let me give it a shot. I did one for my brother. It was my first one I sold to somebody,
Okay.
and after that, oh, I saw you did this for him, so now I can't say no because now I'm doing it for other people.
I can't remember if I came across your post or one of my brothers from Talking Kicks, either Cadillac Jackson or Beer Jedi. They know how I
Mm-hmm.
feel about Morehouse anything. So
Mm-hmm.
I want to say maybe one of them dropped. We have like a little private chat that we do, and we share stories and different things in there. And they dropped it in there, and I was like, wait, what? Oh no!
Yeah.
I was immediately jumping in your inbox, just like trying to find out like how can I be down? Because
Yeah, and you all are deep, man. Like, whew, it's a lot of y'all out there. A lot of tigers out there, man. You would not imagine how many people hit me up about just that's cool specifically.
wow,
Like
okay.
you all are strong.
Okay. Well, that speaks to two things. That speaks to that, we definitely ride for
Hmm.
our home. I'm house till I die. Uh,
All right.
but at the same time, it also speaks to the quality of what you were doing, because we can be a little picky. Like there's a saying, you can always tell a Morehouse man, but you can't tell him
Hmm.
much. So
Yeah.
like we're
And,
very
and and actually, and that's funny because the guy that I did the original one for, you got the black toe version, but he got
right.
the kind of Chicago colorway. Uh, he Surly shirts. I got to shout him out, Reese. Um, Everybody says that he's real particular. So I mean, I didn't notice it because everything was smooth between us. He got exactly what he wanted, but then everybody was hitting me up like, if you impressed him, I know you good.
Give me a ballpark. How many customs would you say you're in now in terms of this process?
Uh, 75 to 100.
Wow. Now
I
that's
lost count.
that, and in terms of man hours, that's probably exponentially
Yes, sir.
pretty
This
large.
is a yeah. This is a non-stop venture.
So now when you were doing, you mentioned the first was for your brother. When you were doing
Hmm.
the first one, did you ever envision that 75 shoes later you would still be in and going strong?
Nah, I didn't, man. I couldn't have imagined it. I
Okay.
could not have imagined it. I mean, it just spread like wildfire. Word of mouth, word of mouth. I was always expecting it to slow down. That's why I never cut anybody off because I'm like, as fast as you can be hot, you can be cold.
Now, have you ever had thus far maybe someone make a request that kind of stumped you? Maybe you had to kind of
Yeah, yeah. It didn't get made because she never followed up. But a lady hit me up around last Christmas, and she said that her husband is a big diehard fan. The movie, Yippee
okay.
Ki
Hmm, hmm.
She wanted a diehard theme / Christmas Air Force One,
Wow.
and I'm
Okay.
like, I'm up for any challenge. I like a challenge, so so I was ready to go, but I was like, yeah, this one might be a little tricky.
Face, I want to give you these flowers while we're looking at each other, and for those who don't know, like this is literally the first time that we're talking kind of
I
face to
know,
face.
right?
um, and I so appreciate you, Jeff, taking the time to do this so that we can I can create the proper
Hmm.
video homage to the incredible work that you did. But one of the things that really impressed me, like, and I still have this box here because I wanted to pull it out. Like, not only did you customize the shoes, but like the packaging on
Yes,
the box
sir, man.
that you
Hey,
shipped them in. Like,
I'm big on details, man. It's
I am
and that's the like minor things that separate sometimes, you know, just the minor detail. You put that extra little step into it. It just means so much more.
and I really want to compliment you on that because a lot of people don't do that. The message that's inside the box top, where you're sharing with your clients that this is a piece of art and it's not made to go everywhere and to do everything in it, you
Right.
and encouraging them to take care of it. And I mean, I just, as I looked at it, and I must have spent maybe the first 30, 45 minutes literally going through and looking back and
Hmm.
setting it down. And I haven't taken like the beauty shots yet because I'm still just kind of high off of my initial reaction, to what you did. And one of the things that I was concerned about, that I think it even brought a doper element to the shoe. We used the laser ones that were part of that
Hmm.
30th anniversary, and I was concerned about kind of how that was going to look with the laser up under the things that you were
Yeah.
proposing to do to the shoe. But when I got it in hand, I was like, yo, this just
Oh
it
yeah, that
really,
came out
really
nice, man.
it really came out nice, both on the black toe part, but especially like for some reason just that maroon, how it kind of meshed with that underneath. It
Hmm.
kind of took it to a different level than what I was necessarily expecting. And
Hmm.
um, you know I I just really, really cherish these. I
That's
have
another thing that's kind of, just one of my ways I do things. I let you display them first. You know what I'm
understood.
saying? It should be special. It's like you made them. We worked together on the idea. It's special to you. So that wow factor of people seeing it for the first time, I want that to be yours. You know?
I so appreciate that, and I noticed that too because I was like,
Hmm.
okay, well, when is he gonna? And I went and I looked, and when is he? And then I thought, oh, you know what? He's doing what I'm gonna say the right thing. Not that the
Hmm.
other way would necessarily be wrong, but as a client, I really appreciate that because, like I said, I'm really trying to make this kind of thing that I'm doing different, and I've never
Right.
done like a review video where I've actually done the interview and intersperse and all that in there. So
Oh, okay.
I'm really trying to, to bring this with the hotness. The custom that you did for me is an ode to the off-white line, and
Hmm.
certainly, recently, our just untimely, loss of Virgil Abloh. For
Yeah.
me, it kind of had shades of the actor from Black Panther.
Black Panther. Yep.
Yeah, not knowing that, there was even any sickness or illness, and going and just Chadwick Boseman. Sometimes
Yeah.
I get that old man brain. It's like his name is right at the tip of my tongue, but I
Right. What's his name?
yeah, exactly. I kind of had that thought at the same time. But I guess the first question I have is, what made you choose to kind of incorporate that kind of off-white vibe into this particular style? And then how did Virgil influence you? And however you want to respond.
Well, the first one I did like that in the off-white style, my elementary school, Beasley. I wanted to make a shoe, paying homage to them, and I was just trying to think of how can I have, the colors and the name on there without having, bees or something crazy all over it. And just the thought of that, I thought about how, certain schools have, PEs, but not the smaller schools. And Beasley was a real special school to me, so it was just kind of a no-brainer. Like this, I can incorporate the name of the school, all the details about the school. It's a popular shoe right now that'll really, catch people's eyes. Uh, Virgil is. I'll tell you how big his influence is. You might know this, from Chicago, but being that he's technically not from Chicago, he's from Rockford. Now,
Mhm.
anybody else If anybody else were to say I'm from Chicago, but they're not, but they're from them outer suburbs, we kind of check them on it,
Yeah,
right? Like, nah, Schaumburg ain't really Chicago. I don't know, but, but just his influence and how he changed the game, how he opened so many doors for black creatives, black designers. We're claiming him for
You
sure.
know,
I felt his passing. It hit me kind of hard, man, more than a lot. When certain rappers might have passed, I didn't really feel that connection. But just being that I'm in this world, sneaker world, collecting, customizing, designing. Yeah, I felt a sort of connection to him through that. I know a lot of the same people. You know, this is a Chicago line fashion geek. All the Chicago lines, brands, you know, we all pay homage to him. He opened a lot of doors for the city.
that's what's up. So now going forward, do you feel like that's something that you'll continue to do in terms of those particular customs, or and it may be too fresh to even have you?
It definitely has crossed my mind. Like, okay, so now being we're in this situation, is it disrespect or is it paying tribute? I don't know. It's you can kind of look at it either way. Um, so I haven't really decided yet, and I'm still thinking about it. I mean, if I feel like now if I'm just doing okay, someone says they want a yellow off-white Jordan, something like that, definitely not.
Right.
But if it's something symbolic to you that really means something special to you, has a story, a message behind it, and I can kind of use what he did to get that out there, similar to the Morehouse,
Yes.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
I won't do the same shoe twice,
Right.
ever. I want your shoe to be your shoe. If I could do something that everybody could have, you might as well just go and buy it from Nike or Foot Locker or whatever.
No, I
So
appreciate that.
yours is yours. I've
Really hot.
lost business because of it.
Um,
I've gotten arguments. Oh, why can't I get this? He got it. Why? Because he got it. That's why you can't
right.
get it.
Tell the people how they can find you. Of course I found you through Instagram, but just what's the best way to get in contact with you if they're interested in having you do some work for them?
Yeah, the best way is Instagram. At Per Year Creative. I also have a website, www.peryearcreative.com. You can go on there for the inquiry and fill out the info. I'll get back to you. I respond within the same day, typically. Yeah, that's the best way.
I hope that many people see this and will continue to bang your DMs with requests. I'm just over the moon about this piece that you've done for me, and just know that
There it is.
yeah,
Everybody.
these fellows are going to be in a special place. No matter, at a certain point, I'm certain that I'm going to start divesting a little bit of the collection that I have around this house, just so that I can have more space. Because sooner or later,
Mhm.
my wife's going to be like, "I think you have too many shoes."
Yeah.
But these are always going to be a special place. I have two daughters, but if I end up with grandson and he can wear this size
There you
and he goes
go.
to Morehouse,
There you
maybe I
go.
might.
Oh, it's already set. He's going, man. You already know. That's
I
predetermined.
might let him rock those. Of course, people are going to see this throughout the video, but just the execution, my brother, on these, just I have nothing but kudos and thank you. The extra laces,
Appreciate
everything
that.
that we talked about, you definitely brought to bear in what this and really it was beyond what I expected. I'm not just blowing gas. I'm for real. I try in the things that I do for the clients that I work with. I try to under promise and over deliver. And brother, you over deliver. Of course,
Appreciate that.
this video when it's done is going to be up, and it'll be a living testimony as long as YouTube doesn't take my channel down. So all my Morehouse brothers, get at him.
All
And my
righty.
Spelman sisters too, and my daughter's Hampton people, and my other daughter's Tuskegee people. Y'all HBCUs, blow him up.
I,
Hey man,
I'm,
whatever. Everybody, come on.
I'm certain that he will be able to hit. Oh, and I have to say, my wife's University of Maryland. So University of Maryland people, get at him too. I'm sure he will. He's up to whatever challenge
Right,
that you
don't
might.
let Georgetown or Oregon get all the shoes. You know, come
Absolutely,
on.
absolutely. But man, I wish you nothing but continued success.
Thank you.
We're gonna do something else together. When I get my mind wrapped around kind of
Definitely, man.
an idea. I look forward to kind of collaborating with you on that particular regard. It is again Jeff Puryear, Puryear Creative. He is at Puryear, just like it says there on his name tag on the screen. You can see it.
Mhm.
Hit him up, y'all. You ain't got to tell him OG sent you, but you can tell him OG sent you. That ain't gonna buy you nothing, but I'm just
Right,
saying
right, right.
this is where you
At least I
found
know
him.
they're coming from a good place.
Absolutely, absolutely. And man, I really, really appreciate it. Again, nothing but continued success. Happy holidays to you,
Same
and
to you, my brother.
and just keep on doing the good things that you're doing.
Hey,
Don't
man.
stop.
As long as the people want it and appreciate it, it's not stopping anytime soon.
And I'm gonna put you up on the big screen like that we say on Talking Kicks, and just what any parting words that you want to share for the people. It's all yours.
Uh, Come holler at me, whatever you need. Appreciate anybody that has ever looked at the page, gotten shoes, liked the picture. I do this for you all. Like, I'm grateful for any attention that I ever got. I'm just trying to get my art out there and keep this good karma coming. You're happy, I'm happy. Best thing I can get is somebody like OG repping and smiling about his work. That's worth more than any money I could ever receive. So I'm here to make you all happy. So come holler at me.
Man, again, appreciate you. And as I like to say, there's nothing you can do about that.
A couple other details I wanted to show you that he did. Um, there was a note on the inside top of the shoebox, and I'm not gonna bother to read the whole thing, but basically, in essence, what this says, and I'll read just a little bit of it. Thank you for allowing me to create these one of a kind original sneakers for you. The pairs I produce are considered wearable works of art. And goes on to say, hey, you can't wear this necessarily like you wear a regular shoe where you wear it all day or wear it in the rain or this, that, and the other thing. You have to kind of take some care with them to keep them the works of art that they are. This shoe really, really means a lot to me on a number of different levels. I am a HBCU graduate. I'm a graduate of Morehouse College, and I'm very proud to be a graduate of Morehouse College and to in whatever way that I can continue to carry on the lineage of uh, all the great men that have preceded me and those that are coming after me and have walked the halls of the buildings on Morehouse's campus to include the likes. I mean, I'm sure you know some of them. One of our most famous, obviously, Dr. King, but Spike Lee, Samuel L. Jackson, Maynard Jackson, now deceased, but first black mayor of Atlanta, and the list just continues to go on. This is a shoe that I will never get rid of. I don't feel like this video has really done enough to just say how dope this whole experience has been. So I just want to say again, Jeff, thank you. Incredible. I look forward to having a lot of enjoyment wearing these and breaking a lot of necks out there in them streets with like, yo, what are those? But in a good way. So 100% appreciate you all. I appreciate you all for checking out this video. Please check Jeff out at Puryear Creative. You can find him on the interwebs, most specifically IG. It's a Puryear Creative, Puryear Creative. I appreciate each and every one of you. It's been a while since I've done videos and have not been doing them as consistently, but just know that Every follower, every person that watches a video, I appreciate. If you leave a comment, I appreciate. If you watch and don't leave a comment, I still appreciate it. And I appreciate you. There's nothing you can do about it. I wish you the happiest of New Year's and the safest of New Year's. All the things that are going on out there are for real. People are getting sick and people are leaving our presence. I pray that you and your family continue to be safe and be well. And until the next video, you don't know, it is your boy, OG Sneakers, wishing, where my shoes? Wishing all of you, total sneaker family, one love, and we gone. See ya.